So I made a discovery recently that's made a radical difference to my level of productivity, my motivation, and my sense of well-being in life. And it's a bit controversial, but I basically stopped being a slave to goal setting. I know what you're thinking, but we're all told we need goals in our life to move forward, to work towards something important. But there's a caveat because when I trained up in my somatic coaching, what I discovered is that goal setting can actually have a stressful effect on the mind and body. And it's because goal setting fundamentally is only using the logical left side of the brain. And actually, that doesn't work with the creative, the sort of more associative part of our brain. So it can be reductive. So, what do we do instead? And what I started to do was more visioning, more dreaming. So, for example, at the beginning of the year, I was evoking like what would feel great this year? What would I love to do? What would feel wonderful? So, asking questions around imagining a great life for myself is a much better way of getting clarity on what it is you truly want. Goal setting can often lead us down the reductive path of tunnel vision. It's got to be like this comparisonitis. Dreaming, envisioning evokes our emotional center. It creates associations and it also helps us to come up with more nuanced things that we might not have thought about if we were only evoking this side. So it's dead simple. So, should we do a quick experiment? So, let's try this. So, if you were going to plan for next week or this week, if you're watching it at the beginning of the week, if I asked you the question, what goals do you specifically want to achieve by the end of the week? Notice how that feels and notice what sort of things you write down. Now, for me, those words make me go, oh, make me feel a bit small, make me feel a bit like I'm back at school, make me feel like I ought to do something. So notice that. If you've had the same experience, that'd be interesting. Maybe you've got a different experience, but it's certainly how I felt. The second question is different. How would you imagine a great week to be? How would you imagine a great week to be? And just notice how it feels in your body with that question. How would you imagine a great week to be? So I notice my whole body relaxes. I feel a little smile coming because it opens me up to my whole body, my senses, my emotions. And I just feel this sense of possibility, which is amazing. It's like such a difference to my sense of feeling. And research shows that when you evoke more of the dreaming side of your brain, when you're planning something, you're more likely to get the brain chemicals that actually boost motivation. When we're in that state of excitement, motivation, we're just more likely to want to follow through in tasks. With the restrictive goal setting side, often that's when our resistance can come in straight away. So anyway, that's my my little tip for you today. I hope it's useful. And if you do want some help planning your year, getting clear, getting inspired about what's possible for you, then I very much work with people one-to-one. And so send me a quick email and we can set up a consultation to talk about what is possible for you in the coming year. All right, take good care. See you soon.